All right. Hey guys, today we're going to continue our math lesson on making tens and ones. I know the first lesson was a little confusing, but as we continue practicing, hopefully everyone will get the hang of it. All right. We're going to figure out how can you show a number as a 10 and 1. Remember, each one of these little counting cubes individually equals, these are ones. Once I make a group of 10, that becomes what I would call a 10 because there are 10 counting cubes in one stick. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use these counting cubes to model the problem. We're going to draw to show our work. Okay, here at the bottom, I am going to read to you the word problem, and then we're going to figure it out together. All right, so it says, Connie has 10 cubes. How can she arrange them to show 1 10? All right, so how do you know that your drawing shows 1 10? What am I going to do? Can someone tell me? All right, I am going to need to draw my 10 cubes in the 10 frame. So let's go ahead and draw my 10 cubes. Okay, remember these cubes are not perfect. It's on the computer. Your drawings do not have to be perfect either. Okay, if you don't want to draw cubes, you can draw circles. That's perfectly fine. Okay, here I know that I have 10 cubes because I filled in my 10 frame. All right, great job. So there are 10 boxes in a 10 frame, so I drew 1 cube in each box to show that Connie has 10 cubes. So what is one way to show 10? Okay, what's another way? We're going to draw down here to show the group of 10 another way. Can someone think of another way that we can do show a group of 10? All right, there are plenty of different ways. For an example, what I did here, connecting them all together is another way to show a group of 10. So we can draw 10 connecting cubes down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job, guys. My cubes look a little funny, different shapes and sizes, but that's okay. We get the idea. This is what I was trying to do. So one of these equals to 1. So if I have 10 ones equals to 1 10. All right. This way shows 10 connecting cubes that make a 10 cube train, right? Which is what you see here in Ms. Garza's hand. Now I want you to, how can both of your drawings show 1 10? Can someone tell me, please? All right, they look different, but they both use 10 cubes, right? So we have 10 cubes in that 10 frame, and then we have 10 cubes in this 10 cube train. All right, so they're both the same. They just look a little bit different. All right, great job, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page. All right, if we continue the next page, let's go over some examples. So it says on top, you can make 10 counting cubes. You can group 10 counting cubes to make 1 10. All right, so that means that if I group these 10 ones together, I group them together, I put them in one group in the 10 frame. So 10 ones, right, because there are 10 counting cubes in there individually equals to 1 10. Okay, equals to one of these because there are 10 ones in here, okay? So how many ones make 1 10? Can someone tell me? Great job. How many ones make 1 10? I have 10 ones, 10 individually, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? 10 ones make up one of these long sticks, which is called a 10, okay? So we're going to draw a quick picture. Here it says draw a quick picture to show 110. Can someone please go ahead and draw their picture to show 110? Okay, it's going to be one of those sticks that I have, one of these, with 10 little ones inside. Let's see if I can divide that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job, guys. That's how we show our pictures. All right, so there are two ways to think about the number 10, all right? Remember that, two ways to think about the number 10. 110, which is this. This is called a 110. This is called a 10 because there are 10 counting cubes on there, or we can say 10 ones, right? Because each one of these individually counts as 1, and we have 10 of them, all right? Okay, so let's continue. We're going to use the counting cubes to make groups of 10s and 1s. We're going to draw our work, and we're going to write how many. Okay, here in this little leaf, it says 11. Okay, so there are 11, and I want to draw to show my work. So if I have 11, I need to figure out how many 10s and how many 1s. Okay, so let's go ahead. If we go ahead and draw we're going to draw a 10 because this is a 10 stick or a 10 cube train, whatever you'd like to call it. So we're going to draw one more just like we did up here. We're going to draw it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, let's pretend that has 10. Okay, it's just a stick. We can just draw a stick. But if I have 10 here, but my number is 11, so that means I have 110. How many 1s do I have? How many more do I need in order to make 11? Right, I need one more counting cube. So here I have 10 plus one more equals 11. So I have 110 and 1 1. All right, great job. Let's do number 2. Number 2 says 12. Okay, we're going to draw a 10. Okay, we're going to start off with a 10, which is we can just draw a stick to symbolize a 10. This is a 10. How many more 1s do I need to make 12? So if I have 10, how many more do I need to make 12? So I have 10, 11, 12. That is 2. I need 2 more. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 right here. So how many 10s do I have? I have 1 10 and 2 1s. All right. Great job. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. Number 3 is 13. Okay, so we start with 11, 12, 13. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, we're just going to repeat the pattern. So we're going to draw 1 10, which is one whole stick. 10, how many more do I need to make 13? I need 3. That's 1, 2, and 3. Great job. So I have 1 10 and 3 1s. Let's go ahead and do number 4. Number 4 says 14, all right? It's going to be the exact same thing. We're going to group a 10 first, which is our 10 stick, our 10 counting cubes in here. Now I have 10, but I need, how many more do I need to make 14? I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many fingers do I have up? That's 4, correct. So I have 4 1s. Okay, here's 1 10 and 4 1s. All right, great job, guys. Let's go ahead and continue. We're going to go ahead and continue. Problems 5 and 6 are exactly the same way that what we've been doing. We're going to use counting cubes. We're going to make groups of 10s and 1s. We're going to draw our work, and we're going to write how many, okay? Here, number 5 says 15, okay? Again, we're going to start with our 10 cube train. If I have 10 here, how many more 1s do I need to get 15? So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, in my hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 ones. So I'm going to draw my 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 10, and 5 ones. Great job. Number 6 is 16. Okay, we have 16 counting cubes. Again, what is the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to make a 10. That means I'm going to draw my stick, which this should have 10 counting cubes. And if 15 I had 5 ones, what do you think 16 is going to be? Correct. I'm going to have 6 ones. So now here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 1, 10, and 6 ones. All right. Because there's only 6 up here, because there's only 5, right? It's not a stick yet because I have not been able to group 10 ones. There's not enough yet. I only have 5. I only have 6 ones. So we're not drawing another stick. They're ones, and we need to complete a group of 10 in order to get one of these. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 7. Number 7 says Emily wants to write 10 and ones to show 20. All right, that's a big number. Let's see what we're going to do. What does Emily write? Okay, so if we want 20, and we know that this group of 10, this 10 has 10 ones. Okay, how many more do I need to make 20? Can someone tell me? Great job. So I can draw this 110 plus 10 more ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 1, 10, and 10 ones. But remember, if we said we completed 10 ones, that would make another 10 frame. So I could have 2 10s and 0 ones. All right, both ways are correct, but remember when we group 10 ones together, that equals 110, right? So if I have 2 sticks, that means 10, 20. All right, great job, guys. Let's go ahead and do number 8. Number 8 says Carter has 5 ones, Mia has 5 ones, Logan has 3 ones. They put all their ones together. We're going to draw a quick picture to show how many 10s and 1s they made. We're going to write how many. Okay, so first let's go ahead and decide. Remember, if I add Carter's 5 plus Mia's 5, what does that give me? Correct, that gives me a 10. So if I have 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are Carter's, and then I add another 5, which would be Mia's, that equals to 110. So we can draw a stick. Then how many more ones does Logan have? Great job. He has 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, which gives me a total of, if I have 10 plus 3 more, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, very good, guys. Okay, problems 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, these should be easy. We can go ahead and do these together, and then the homework and practice is on your own. Number 9 says Kylie has, oh, I might only have time for one more. Kylie has a 110. Chloe has 5 ones. They put the 10 and 1s together, which shows how many they have all together, right? So if we have 110, each one of these has 110. Great job. And I need 5 ones. Which one shows 5 ones? This one shows 2, so I know that's not going to be right. This one shows 3. That's not correct. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's your answer. Great job, guys. Now you all need to work on 10, 11, and 12 on your own, plus the homework and practice. Okay, guys? All right. All did a great job. Bye.